mix-ups. So her B&Bs and everything just leads in constant loops, you know, to situation loops.
Yeah, and as you were saying when we were commentating yesterday, it seems like there's always a Cammy, at least one, in top 8.
I call it the Cammy Collective right now. There always seems to be one in top 8, and we actually do have 2 because NL, the other Korean player, these are the 2. Basically, I guess the Cammy twins from Korea right now, because one of these 2 guys always seems to make a top 8, and this time both of them are here. Of course, NL, however, in loser's side.
There we go, other side of winners. Who will play against JB in winners finals, either Yukadon or Verloren? Characters that we expect are here.
Fight.
And I'm always impressed at Yukadon's usage of the neutral game. Yeah, exactly like this. That V-skill is her best neutral tool, and he really makes it count. Nice reactions, but it's not just that. He plays with her spacing, with her movement extremely well. Just the movement with the dashes. Not only dashes, but also walking in and stand strong, that sort of stuff. Always good.
But look at that. That's one power of Cammy that she has. Even though her V-trigger might not be the best, she's a 2-bar. So, you know, even before she lost half of her life.
Seen some errors on that. Now mix up either way. Blocking correctly was Verloren. Oh,
whoa,
here he is!
Got a jump in on the V-skill.
That is a problem with that V-skill. There's quite a bit of startup. Back in the corner, no mid-screen, and so as a result, no follow-up. But Verloren is still threatening. I love these jump early
all
strong.
The gray health that has built up. Oh, okay. Uses the meter for the guaranteed anti-air. Gets himself out of that situation. Now we're back to the neutral. Building up a kunai again.
Yeah, recharging. The bomb is ready. He wants to get it going. If he has a chance to get it going, obviously not going to overcommit.
Wow, a jump in, but nothing.
Oh, escaping. I love it.
Oh,
hit
she's gonna
anyway.
get stabbed. Yeah,
the bomb's there.
Push it out of the way. Push it out of the way. She's in. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Okay. Waited a little bit. It wasn't a reversal.
Yeah, I mean, after that situation, you feel like you have that advantage after the V-trigger dive kick, so you're like, I'm going to do the throw or hit mix-up.
Yeah, neither one.
EX everyone's going to beat them both.
Yukadon pressuring here. Ah, backing off. And I really like his use of the command dash, too. He turns mid-range into pressure really well. Maintaining corner control, willing to give up bomb.
Oh, a trade? Really?
Oh, that's going to do it.
And then he gets the stun. Yukadon.
I think that was 4 times in those 2 rounds that he saw a dive kick coming his way and he had the anti-air on reaction. The anti-air DP.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you don't really even need that much invincibility to beat the dive kick. The scariest part about beating that dive kick is just if you don't have enough active frames. If you have a move with enough active frames, it's going to beat it pretty soundly just because that thing has such a giant hurt box by its feet.
Fight.
All right, back into this. Yukadon, you can tell, occasionally looking for the air approach. Ooh, right now's not it, though. He's looking for the ground. He's getting in there. He has crush.
2 crush counters already. That means a lot of V-trigger and a lot of stun. Oh, my God, Yukadon.
He may be close to taking this. Is he gonna?
Oh,
yeah, he does. Meterlessly so.
900 health. Cammy, yeah.
Round 2.
Just like that, a perfect. That was... You blinked and you missed that round.
Right. Look at that. I love when people play with their movement like that. He was just outside of where Verloren thought, and that's why the dive kick whiffed. And starting all of this off because of that in neutral. Oh, well, here's Verloren.
All right. But, I mean, again, he's going to need a lot more than that because Cammy's not one of those characters that can activate V-trigger and then get this crazy mix-up. Oh, I like that. What a reaction with that back medium punch. Here we go. Into the drill.
Whiff. Here's Verloren. He's very dangerous. Very scary. Yes, stun.
Okay, here we go. Good round for Verloren now. So far, it's been all Yukadon, but Verloren hopefully can take a little bit of this momentum with him now. Broke the wall of the stage. And, you know, just in case people aren't aware, the stage does not get any longer. They actually shoved the right wall a little bit closer.
Most of this has been Yukadon making the first inroads. Oh, okay, this time it's Verloren. Yukadon was playing a little bit more patiently there.
Yeah, man. That is some character knowledge right there.
And reactions, I mean.
Yeah, of course.
But also, he's looking for that anti-air while playing the ground game, which is really hard to do. Or at least fading that he's doing so. Great read, not punished.
God, I could have thought he could have got a lot more out of that than he did. okay, but you know, too high up on that dive kick, it's really getting hard to get the combo unless you catch him on the knees.
Verloren had the mix-up with the jump roundhouse this time. It's not always dive kick. You can't give the same look every time. Verloren was ready for Yukadon's approach.
Air to air.
All right. Dangerous times now. Yes, the hit, and that should do it. It does.
Right.
So Verloren ends up taking the second game. It seemed like he was out of it for some periods of time there, but he was in it for enough.
All right, so tied 1-1 again. All of the matches here in the top 8 are going to be best of 5. First to 3 / best of 5.
Of course. On the CPT, the Capcom Pro Tour. That is how it's done in the top 8s. Didn't get the end of that, but navigates Yukadon's buttons.
Oh man, that dive kick has not had a huge amount of effect.
So I'm really liking now how Verloren is jumping or sometimes being on the ground. When he expects a V-skill, he will approach from the air, and that means it's tough for Yukadon to play the grounded game, because there is a lot of startup on that V-skill.
There you go again, just using that light uppercut from Ibuki to stop the jump. But having said that, though, Verloren's actually gotten quite a few more jump attacks in this round than the previous round, so maybe he's doing a little bit better job making it harder to read when he's going to jump.
I think you're right. Right now, it's taking up a lot of space, and then as a result, Yukadon just sat still. Oh, this may be it, though.
No, that's it.
Well, unless he screws it up, you never know. He does not.
Fair enough, fair enough.
He does not.
He's going to take the round, drop the combo. Oops.
Yeah, I'm always a little wary.
Having said that, though, you know, the combo drop is probably one of the more tension-building things, you know, knowing that it can happen.
Okay, Yukadon's moving. Look at this consistent pressure here. Still moving forward. Oh, finally, Verloren is ready. Turns it immediately into offense.
And there's what I was saying, man. Those light buttons from Cammy are so scary when she gets in on you because she can throw out so many. Especially since that crouching light kick goes into that crouching light punch like that.
Yes.
And you can confirm it on just those 2 hits.
Yukadon has taken a lot of actions. No bomb. Verloren does see it this time, and now he has a chance to pressure and end the round.
No, that's it. Uses up the V trigger almost instantaneously.
Oh, ready for it.
See?
Here's the grab, and now Yukadon is a very dangerous man.
Yeah, he's got the.
He's going to
be able to convert off of this. Yes.
Beautiful stuff.
We saw that in Toronto. The EX uppercut, kunai into the bomb follow up.
Yeah, I love that release. That's so sick.
So dirty.
Yeah, no.
It's like, I'm going to jump at him. What's the most damage I possibly could take off of... Oh, okay.
For sure.
I'm dead.
Fight.
So 2-1. Moving forward. Exactly at the right moment, but Verloren with a little counter pokes. Turn it into his own.
Oh, wow. Play some footsies here.
Yeah, neither one wanting to overcommit. I mean, as we've been talking about, I love how Yukadon has been using the V-skill, but Verloren sometimes will make it so that that's a risk. There you go.
Far,
he made the
far,
error.
Yeah.
Really going to cost him. Not just life, but also there's a lot more V-meter on the other side.
Yeah, literally that one mistake has killed him.
Yes.
He only had that one opportunity to try something, and all he did was get that dive kick traded. I mean, Verloren's really got to think about this a little bit because the dive kick is not working. I mean, like I said, in Game 2 and start of Game 3, it felt like he had some better jump timing. But Yukadon's gone back to being able to counter that jump now.
Yeah, he's looking for it right now. Oh, I'm very surprised. It seemed like, it really seemed the way he was playing. Yeah, you can see him kind of buffering, crouching. If he's certain that Verloren's not going to move, he brings out the V-skill. But I do think he's gotten a pretty good read on where Verloren's going. Yeah,
just like that. Blocked a couple of dive kicks. Oh, he walked into that one. I'm not sure what he was expecting.
Big chance.
I had that crouching medium kick connected. It reached.
No meter on Yukadon's side. He's in trouble.
Yeah, nice back medium punch. Reaches so high up. Doesn't let it.
Oh, hold on. Now Verloren's in trouble. A mix-up away from death.
Oh, boy, yeah.
Yes. Winners, finals for YOUDEAL Yukadon. Just like that, things turned around.
Guess what? You just got Ibuki'd. There it is, Yukadon advancing forward into winners finals. Verloren being sent to losers side.
Yeah, so it's going to be JB versus Yukadon in winners finals. But in losers, we know like I said, Mena RD versus Javi Rog, and NL against Commander Jesse. Commander Jesse winner will play against Smug. Winner of Mena RD and Javi Rog will play against Verloren.
It's actually kind of a shame to have Mena RD and Javi Rog play each other so soon, because honestly, I feel like these are two of the guys who are kind of the stories of SCR so far.
Okay.
Javi Rog doing really well. Of course, he gave us that crazy highlight with the 50% turnaround punch at the end of Friday.
Yeah, final tap.
Yeah, Mena RD, of course, like, I mean, you know, he's just been playing phenomenally, and I really felt like it started a lot last year at SCR.